Hello and welcome back, Dawn of War 3 fans. In the previous game, RTS Colt managed to pull ahead with a strong win versus GENDRAMERON. So without further ado, two Sketchies waiting courtside for Game 2. Take it away. Hey, thank you, Sketch and 2 Sketchy here. Welcome back to Game 2 for the quarterfinals. RTS Colt needs a win here to put himself against Bjork in the semifinals. But with hopes for redemption, GENDRAMERON is looking for a win himself. Now let's check out what elites and doctrines they do have. And looking at this right now, it seems like they have the same exact elites and doctrines that they had in Game 1. Paladin, Diomedes, Jonah Orion, Slow Death on the Flamers. Devastators have Destructor, and the Tarantula turret did not get changed, so he's going to be hoping for turret setup and turtle himself in, I guess you can say. RTS Colt on the other side of the map does have the same elites and doctrines as well. Venerable Dreadnought, Jonah Orion, the early kill team Iron Maul, which probably will take this and put enough pressure on him to be able to win this, but Scout Strike, improved Listening Post, and Destructor Devastation for the late game. Who knows what'll happen? Let's press resume and check it out, shall we? Undoing the Fog of War. And there we go. His early start in the first game was very, how do I say this? Very strong. He's only starting off with a bunch of servitors and nothing else. Nothing in the drop pod even. It looks like he's holding on to his resources. And looking at the other side of the map, we do have a tactical marine being built right out of the HQ. Or should I say, the stronghold. The servitor. Oh, I did see a barracks being built down here by the stronghold. A servitor coming up to cap this point. We do have a servitor capping this point. And down below, near the resource, we do have a barracks coming out a little more up front. Same thing happened last game where GENDRAMERON, I keep forgetting to say his name correctly, but he built his barracks really close to his headquarters, which I'm not going to say did him any harm, but RTS Colt is going to be able to reinforce his units a lot better and a lot faster if fight were to break out right here. Looking back at this point right now, we do have a servitor building down the Tarantula turret, hoping to defend this point. The first captured resource node right here with the improved listening post and the elite generator. If he were to cap this down below, we do see a servitor coming out and throwing out the observer school, checking if anyone's around here. Knowing that nobody's here right now, RTS Colt is able to cap this freely. I wonder if GENDRAMERON is going to be able to move down here, but doesn't look like he has any units on that way. He's more worried about this elite generator point, but we do have snipers coming out from RTS Colt, sniping down this servitor and making him back up, putting up the Fog of War right now. These snipers have a lot of vision. They can see all the way over here, and not only that, they can probably poke out and chunk this turret without getting any damage at all. Turning off the Fog of War again. Let's check out what the enemy is doing. It looks like RTS Colt was trying to build an improved listening post right here, and he's calling down his first squad of scouts. Looks like on the other side, I don't think this will do much. He should have put up closer to his units, but the standard is down, which is forcing RTS Colt to move away and cancel the improved listening post. GENDRAMERON is focusing down here below. No other units are on the map except a servitor capturing this point and the power generator. He is baiting Gen to move back into his listening post and stunning them with a stun grenade right here out of the scouts. Trying to tie them up with a servitor, taking unnecessary damage from this. Shouldn't have chased them that hard. I don't think he would have been able to catch them no matter what he did. They would have stealthed anyways. We do have a LP coming out here from this servitor. Looking back up top, it does look like his scouts, should I say sniper scouts, are poking at this turret and just hitting the servitor. I do hear the improved listening post shoot some wandering tactical marines, taking unnecessary damage again. And RTS is just freely being able to chunk down turret health. Oh, we do have a drop pod coming down on the scout snipers. Looks like he wasn't able to micro them out, but it seems like he's outnumbered here, stunning the snipers. But the heavy cover is activated. He's going to be able to walk freely in here. That's exactly what I would do. He's kind of just stuck there in melee, puts his snipers in there, and sure enough, 3v1. And there's another sniper squad lurking in the back. He's just going to be able to take free damage right here. Turret's kind of keeping him at bay, but again, he has sniper squad just chunking at this, focusing every servitor that comes up here and just choking. Not choking it, but shooting it. This turret is not going to last long at all. GENDRAMERON is trying to move up and see what he can do to be able to protect us. It looks like RTS is calling down to detect the area to scout out his scouts. And sure enough, he's pulled down Kill Team Iron Maw early again. And this is enough force to force him back. I don't know if this chapel is going to be able to help him much. Without any units here, he's sitting on only 2 scouts. And a Tactical Marine, which is just standing there near the LP, just flaming them. And the stun grenade completely missed his squads. He's stepping up his army with the standard, flaming down his Tactical Marines. I do see something being built, and sure enough, it is the Tarantula turret. I don't think he's going to be able to build this in time. Kill Team Iron Maw and the Scout Marine is just going to be able to step up, flame them. Snipers is going to be able to poke at the Servitor. And this is going to be a quick game. I think RTS takes this. Just looking at sheer amount. Army versus no army at all. This is a faster game than game 1. I don't think GENDRAMERON was prepared at all. Didn't seem he was trying to counter his builds. And unfortunately going to take another loss. Congratulations to RTS taking away the quarterfinal title. And moving on to the semifinals. Whew! Gen was really counting on these turrets and utilizing all the resources, which take 300 rec and 60 power to be able to build. And it looked like it was not enough to be able to, 1, defend his areas, and 2, build enough units to withstand RTS cult spam of scouts and snipers and the early Kill Team Iron Maw. That's just not the way to build it. Unfortunately, GENDRAMERON's going to take a walk, while RTS Cult is going to move on further to the semifinals. Too sketchy? Back to you. Whoa! Congratulations to RTS Cult. What an early dominant force he was able to build for himself in both games, putting him now against Burek in the semifinals. GG to both players. And with that game in the bag, the quarterfinals are now over and the semifinals are being placed upon us. Next game will be Vindicator X versus Simon. Who will rise and enter the finals and who will fall just short? Stay tuned for game 1 of the semis.